Hello, scrapbooking buddies. We're going to do a 5-minute flag page today. So we're going to use the Stars and Spirit Creative Memories paper. If you haven't seen this paper, it's absolutely beautiful. The one paper that kind of looks like a flag, we're going to start with cutting it straight at the 6, and then we're going to cut it again at the 6, and then we're going to take that bottom little layer of half flags off, just so that it's just a smidge less than 6 by 6, okay? So then we're going to be using the Decorative Trimmer, and we're going to use the cranberry cardstock, okay? So if you haven't used this before, it has 2 blades. I just have taken one of mine off. We're going to, I have marked mine. I'm going to pull it up so you can see it. There's the 1-inch line, and I just took a little Sharpie because I use this 1 inch all the time, and I put it in that little groove. So I'm going to start it out at the 1 inch. Okay, and actually I'm going to start out just a smidge, like 1 line, because when you've got that line, you can see where it's at. Okay, so just a smidge shorter than that. I kind of start in the middle. I don't start at one end. That way you don't get a pulling of the paper if you're not using cardstock. Okay, so now as I repeat this, I'm going to pull it up, and I'm just going to take it to that 1 inch every time, okay? So I'm going to pull it so you can see it, just so that it just touches, okay? You don't, if we start at this end, you also don't want to switch to the other end, because we want it to have like a kind of a flag wave to it, okay? So let's go ahead, and we're going to continue to do that. Just push it up to just kiss that 1 inch line and cut these, okay? And we're going to be cutting 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 of these. Okay, we're going to be using this one too. So push that back up there just to touch the 1 inch line, keeping it down here at the right hand side. Okay, so there's 3. Let's do 2 more. If you are liking these quick videos, make sure that you like it. Make sure you comment on it. You can also push subscribe. That way, whenever I come out with something new, you are going to see it right away. Okay, so just kiss that one more time. And this is going to be number 5 for us. Okay, and now we're going to need to do another straight cut. So we're going to bring our straight trimmer back here. And we did the top one just a smidge less than 1 inch. So we're going to do the same thing on this one. Let me make sure you can see what I'm doing. It's the 1 inch line is this really dark one. And so I'm taking it just a little bit below that one. Just a little bit. But we want it to make sure that it's straight. Okay. And then we're going to go ahead and cut that. Okay. So now we've got all of our stripes ready. So now we're ready to start putting them down. I just grabbed a simple piece of white paper. And if you use your mat, it's going to be nice and easy to line them up, okay? So we're going to start with this one, and we're going to put it at the top. So line it up so it's nice and straight. And put this at the top like that, okay? And looks like it's a little bit off, so let's get that fixed. It's the good thing about repositionable tape, okay? And then we're just going to simply take our stripes, and we're going to put it at, and that's why I love using the mat, because I'm going to kind of put the center of it at the 2 inch mark, which at this side would be the 10 inch mark. So go ahead and put some adhesive on that. Now, when you're using it, you don't want to accidentally flip it over, because we want our swells to keep going the same direction. What I mean by that is I'll show you. See if I flipped it like that. So we want to make sure that when we put the adhesive on, that we're flipping it over. And then I'm going to bring it down here at this. I'm going to kind of line it up right there on the 4. So we're going every 2 inches. Okay. And we're going to bring that down here to the 6. Kind of line it up and make it straight. We're going to do that 2 more times This is just a really quick flag page you're going to be able to use for Memorial Day or Labor Day or 4th of July. And a last one we're putting down here with the 2 and the 10. And then we want to make sure we put this one the correct way. Yep, so let's flip it over, put our adhesive on. Now we use the repositionable because I'm going to show you what I want to do with that little square we cut to begin with, okay? So I kind of want to tuck it in under here. So put some adhesive on the back. And it's going to tuck ever so slightly under this one. And then we're going to press it down like this. Okay. And there is your 5-minute flag page. You're ready for a few pictures. All you need is a few little mats. We got a mat here. You could go with like a 3x3 if you wanted, or 4x4. These are 3x3. You could put them straight like this coming down. You could do 4x4. You can do it any way you want. Hope you enjoyed this. Make sure you comment on it, and happy scrapbooking.